Hello students, this is Dr. Faizan Mirza. In this video, I am discussing with you magnification calculation. How magnification calculations are performed. There are broadly two basic type of questions that are asked in magnification calculation. Let's discuss them one by one. The formula for magnification is equal to image upon actual. You must remember the formula and you should know how to rearrange the formula when need be. The question says the real length of cell P is 80 micrometer. Calculate the magnification of cell P. This is the cell P provided to you. And this they have asked you to calculate the magnification of this cell P. 80 micrometer is its real length. So what will you do? You have to carry out just three basic steps. Now, what are the three basic steps? First, look at the cell P and measure the cell P along its widest part. So if this is cell P, then I'll measure the widest part of the cell using a ruler by placing the ruler in such a way that I get my widest angles reading. I will not measure it this way because this is not the widest. I will not measure it in this direction because this is again not the widemost. So I must rotate my scale in such a way that I am able to find out the largest diameter and the widest part. So that is the value. So in this case, this came out to be 6.0 centimeter. If this was 6.0 centimeter, I'll write it as 60 millimeter, which what have I done? I just multiplied it by 10 because 6 centimeter can be converted to millimeter by multiplying by 10. Step 1 done. Now the second step. In second step, we'll convert the 60 millimeter reading to micrometer. How do you convert a reading to micrometer? Whatever reading you got in millimeter will be converted to micrometer by multiplying it with 1000. And the answer will be written as micrometer. So 60 millimeters ended up becoming 60,000 micrometer. Step 2 done. Coming to step 3, we use the formula. We apply the formula, we put the values. 60,000 that we have taken is the image value because we use the image to find this reading, whereas the real length was provided to us as 80 micrometer. The real length is A, actual. So we divide it by 80, we get the answer 750. Magnification is always written in the form of X or in the form of times. There is no unit of magnification otherwise. The next type of questions that is often asked, where the students get confused, is calculating the magnification using a scale bar. Now, how do you measure using a scale bar? Scale bar will be provided to you within your diagram. This is a diagram of a cell shown to you. A scale bar will already be printed together with the diagram. So this part is the scale bar. This scale bar, the black line, it begins here, it goes till there, and this is where it ends. And the value provided to me for the scale bar is 6 micrometer. How do I use this 6 micrometer value to calculate the magnification of the cell? What will I do? Step 1, I'll measure my scale bar using my ruler. I'll place my ruler onto the scale bar, and after placing my ruler here, I'll just see what kind of reading this 6 micrometer coincides with. So for example, after placing the ruler here, I came to realize that this 6 micrometer scale bar is having the length 36 millimeter. If this is 36 millimeter, it means I must have measured this as 3.6 centimeter. By writing it as 36 millimeter, I must have multiplied by 10. So centimeter became millimeter. Step 1 done. Now for step 2, what I'll do the same thing. I'll multiply it by 10. Sorry, I'll multiply by 1000 to convert it into micrometer. So converting from centimeter to micrometer, you have to multiply it by 10,000. So if this was centimeter, you multiply it by 10, you get the answer in millimeter. You multiply the answer by 1000, you get the answer in micrometer. So step 1 and step 2 are completed. Once you have the reading in micrometer, you incorporate this and tabulate this and just put it in the formula. M is equals to I upon A. Whatever answer you actually got from your image will be placed in the numerator. You will not place 6 micrometer here. The measurement of 6 micrometer that you took, and you got that answer as 36,000 micrometers. So you will place it at the numerator and you'll divide it by 6 micrometer, which is the value of the scale bar, and you get the magnification, which is 6,000. The next part of this magnification calculation is also the same. Here again, you are provided with a cell, and here the organelle P is to be measured. Again, you will just measure this organelle P along its widest axis. Once measured, you will measure it in centimeter. Once measured, you will convert this value into millimeter by multiplying it 10. The answer that you get here, you will multiply it with 1000 to get the answer in micrometer. Once this is done, you incorporate this in the formula as image upon actual. In this case, magnification was provided to me and I was asked to calculate the actual length. So I have to rearrange the formula m is equals to I upon a. I have to bring a outside and I have to take m in place of it. This is how the formula gets rearranged, and my answer comes out to be 7.1. Now, since I have calculated the size, the length here, I will mention the unit. Micrometer must be mentioned with the answer. Now you cannot write the answer as 7.1 times because times or x is for magnification, whereas for lengths, we have to use the unit of micrometers or nanometer or whatever provided to us. I hope this was helpful for you. That's it from my side. Thank you so much.